Steve Kim here at the El Paseo Inn in Albera Street. It's the press conference for Mexican style. Marco Antonio Rubio taking on Gennady Golovkin, and we had a chance to talk to the trainer of Golovkin, Abel Sanchez. Steve Kim for UCN and here with the trainer of Gennady Golovkin, Abel Sanchez. Abel, October 18th, you have a fight against Marco Antonio Rubio. You know, one thing that stood out about him, just looking at the stage and having you square up, he's a big middleweight.
He's absolutely a big middleweight, and he used to fight at junior middleweight. So I think he's found the weight for himself. When he fought Kelly, he had just moved up from 154, and maybe he wasn't ready. But when he fought Chavez, he was a full middleweight, and I think now he's a full middleweight with a lot of experience.
Be honest, were you getting frustrated that after the Gil fight, there was a lot of talk of Sam Solomon had a belt that would have been valuable? He decided to go in another direction. At that stage, were you thinking to yourself, does anyone really want to fight Gennady Golovkin presently?
I'm not going to say frustrating. I'm going to say that we were just waiting for Tom and the Herman brothers to give us that name. They'd mentioned a couple names, but until they have somebody on the contract, what's the sense of getting excited about it? Hopefully Sam still fights with Jermaine's troubles over there back east. The fight may not happen, and if it does, I hope it does, because it just keeps life in the middleweight division. But no, I'm not going to say frustrating, just anxious.
What do you think made Rubio eventually step up to the plate? Because let's face it, like Robert Garcia said, they have a WBC interim title that has value. They could have gone to Mexico. They could have milked a few defenses out of it. But they decided to take on something that a lot of guys, quite frankly, don't seem to want to do. Why do you think he said yes?
I think a lot of it has to do with the Chavez fight that he fought. I think that he fought a guy that was 25 pounds heavier that everybody thinks is a big puncher also. So because he fought Chavez, I believe that he believes that he can take anything Golovkin has. He's a small middleweight. You look, Rubio's bigger than Golovkin, and by the time they step to the ropes, obviously they'll be about the same weight, but he's taller, longer, has more knockouts than we have fights. So I believe that the Chavez fight gave him the confidence that he can handle anybody.
When you look at the style of Rubio, not his size, but his mentality, and there's a reason why we're calling this Mexican style. Does he fit Golovkin to a T stylistically? I
think they both fit each other to a T. I think that Rubio can punch, and if he lands a shot, maybe Gennady's going out. You know, we haven't. You know, I'm like the rest of the fans. I haven't seen Gennady take that shot to prove to me that he can take a shot. I've seen him in some tough fights, but I haven't seen him against a puncher like Marco.
Do you think Marco Antonio Rubio will be the first guy to try to back up Golovkin?
Absolutely. I think at the beginning it will be. Maybe not the first round, because Gennady likes to just case and go around and check out his guys. The second round he may try, but I think once he gets touched with the first punch, I think it's going to be more tactical but still aggressive.
Abel Sanchez joining us here right now. October 18th, Golovkin takes on Marco Antonio Rubio. We're both Southern California guys. Have you sensed the excitement over this event, the fact that Golovkin is now headed west? You know,
a couple days before it was announced by Tom, everybody knew about it. Everybody knew that it was made, and the social media has gone crazy. I'm getting calls from Australia, I'm getting calls from England, I'm getting calls from all over the world wanting to know how they can buy tickets. I'm so excited that it has taken a life of its own, and I'm excited that it's here in Southern California, because the Southern California fans are the kind of fans that this kind of fight fits. The Mexican style fight fits. So we're ecstatic at the response of the fans here.
All right. Abel, best of luck. October 18th. We'll be talking to you soon. This is Steve Kim for UCN.